I meant for that intro to be a lot smoother. But anyways, good evening. Everybody, we are back with Kuon. Last time we started Utsuki's story mode and almost finished it. But not quite because we didn't have the time for it. But that's okay. Today we're going to finish it. And then we're going to start Sakuya story mode. And we might be able to finish that. In order to do that, we gotta hurry it up. So let's not waste too much time just exploring and seeing and sightseeing and doing all those things. We don't need to do any of that. We just need to move on. Let me increase the volume of my headphones a little bit. But yeah, there's not much left in Otsuki's story mode. There's again like one more major area and that's it.
Ooh, at last. She's awake. Go to the mulberry tree.
Well, I guess that's what we gotta do anyways.
Let's go to the mulberry tree.
Yay. Anyways, I actually checked out some videos of other people. Not really checked out, but just like YouTube quick searched videos of other people playing this game, and apparently I'm like the only person playing this in the English dub instead of the Japanese dub, so I guess that makes things a little more. Hi, what the? Why are we are now Korea? Except for not, I can't move this. This is just happening. Alright. That's weird. But anyways, yeah, I like the only person with the English dub, so I feel not compelled to switch to the Japanese dub because I'm like the only one providing something no one else is, except, you know. Hi, what?
Korea! Please hurry! Just a second, Utsuki! Please, hang on! Let's have some fun. Korea! Korea! Wake up! Wake up! Do you want to bring her back? Do you really want to bring her back?
On that day, Utsuki killed me. Yes, you pushed me and killed me right here.
Okay, well, welcome to the stream. I was looking when I wandered into this, if you were live, check this tab, and the video came up all of a sudden. What I missed? You missed nothing, basically. We just started. So, you can stick around for the rest of the stream, and also, I promise you, something's not right here, because there was supposed to be like another cutscene before that, so did I miss something? Did I mess up? I believe there was supposed to be something else happening before Utsuki jumped down here. Maybe I messed up. I don't know. Does this game have multiple endings? That'd be weird if it does. I know it has multiple characters, but okay. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe that's actually in Sakuya story mode, or something happens. But I guess we'll see. Okay, well, we just have to go into this underground northwest and figure out what's going on in the underground northwest. Now, if we got a save point, I guess we can go ahead and start off with that. Let's see. So obviously we're gonna go ahead and start making a new save file, as we always do in every new stream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is now the final area of the game, so once we're done here, we can immediately go back into Sakuya story mode. By back into, I mean go into for the first time into Sakuya story mode. We got an iron wedge, a vessel, and a hien, which I have not used yet. I need to start using this freaking card, seriously. Okay, the wall looks weak. Well, good thing we just... I did not mean to do that. That's not the right button. Hold on. Items. The freaking thing we just got. Or two of them, actually. We could have at least had some kind of cutscene of her smashing, but whatever. That's fine. It's okay. Hi, it's one of you guys. Okay, the enemies in this game really lack horror behind them. They're just like people. Okay. Well, I know what it's... every time I get cocky and the screen goes like this, bad news happened to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and heal up before things go south. Real bad. Are you actually dead? Yes, you are. Man, Elixir. Yeah, I'll hang out for chatting and semi-watching. I was watching at double speed before, but it was me, so I'd probably have more fun live. Yeah. Hey, we got more gang ladies. They're supposed to be spooky, like ghost people. There's a Trevor-looking woman, but they help you out. So it's just like you're beating up someone with a good pal of yours that just happens to be a little ugly. That's okay. We can't all be like the super prettiest people in the world. I'm happy to announce that I'm all caught up on the Boku no Hero anime. Oh, that's great. And hello, welcome to the stream, you two. I actually had a friend come over today, and that's pretty much all we did today. He's catching up with My Hero Academia, so we watched like the entire first half of season 3, and he's definitely enjoying himself. So more and more people are getting into My Hero Academia, which is great. It's awesome. I mean, I know it's like super popular, so it doesn't really need more popularity, but at the same time, it's great. It deserves the popularity that it is getting. Anyways, check out something over here. There's a guy right there. like you can see someone on top of the coffin. What the fuck? Okay, there's something inside. Some dust. Oh yeah, it looks pretty dusty in there. The tool was obtained from the chest. That's hardly a tool. Something. Are you not gonna mention the guy trying to climb up a wall, Utsuki? There's a guy climbing. Okay, whatever. It's been like a year since I last saw season 1, so there he is. If you were supposed to be spooky, you need to not be in vision before you crawled up the wall, Mr. Man. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna rewatch that next. Yeah, I guess as it works. Oh, he's going raise the roof gesture. Are you fighting zombie mimes? Yeah. And speaking of season 1 of My Hero Academia, there are 2 OVAs that follow between season 1 and season 2, so you can definitely check those out if you haven't already. They're pretty funny. I hate these things. They do so much freaking damage. See? I'm already like dying here. You know what? I need to... Let's use like a spell. Like a spell. Like a real spell. What is this? Creatures whose body exudes the odor of blood. Sure, that sounds pretty good. Let's get some of that. Ow. I have no room to breathe here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, listen. Hey, you. Oh, you stupid piece. What do you mean? You know, I summoned you precisely for this reason. Okay, alright, fine. You want to try something else, Kim? We can try something else. Living orb of energy, exploding on contact. Yeah, sure, let's go with that instead. Piece of shit. These spells are fucking useless. What the fuck? Why do I... Okay, I'm glad I never bothered with this then, because there's the stupidest things. Wolf that fiercely protects his master. Okay, what about this one? Living magical area paralyzing demons. Sure, that sounds at least somewhat useful. Hey, you, come over here. Ow. There. And is there... These spells suck so much. The only one that's like remotely useful is the are the fire arrows and the Kuon. That is it. Okay. Let's just go through here. Okay, that guy on the wall has played too many Spider-Man games. Oh yeah, I heard one of the OVAs has a character that looks like Kari Pilkington with hair. Looking forward to that too, yeah. It looked like they were about to stun lock you to that. Yeah, it's they do that. Enemies in this game are pretty bullshit. I'm not even gonna pretend like that's not a thing. They suck. Okay. You know what, we got 13 of these girls. Let's just bring them around. Okay. There we go, Dutsuki. Thank you. And again, I swear I missed a cutscene somewhere. And I don't know how I missed it. I thought that was just part of the story progression. There's no way to pass through the door. I think we're going like the quote-unquote right way. So let's try to go to the other way first. Explore around a little bit. I swear, those things better not be back. Okay. Your body is still here, but you're dead. So I think that's okay. Is there something over here? Damn, is a door. I feel like I missed something, but at the same time I don't care enough to like reload the save and go back or do something like that. Okay. Anyways, let's see.
I might have been killed right here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't look very alive, to be perfectly honest, Mr. Wallman. Why did that scare you? Why did it scare you after he was done talking? You have like the most... Oh, so that blood on the floor, that's bad news.
I knew more about the manor.
Okay, well, whatever. We just... Here, this wall looks weak. Let's go ahead and open it up. You can actually die in this room, by the way. If that blood that's spreading on the floor gets to you, you're dead. So make sure it doesn't. Okay. I mean, I really wouldn't have lost much progress, but I would have had to fight those, like, silkworm things again. And I really don't feel like doing that. I remember those two, like, killing me the first time I played the game. Okay, how's... Alright. Okay, apparently I had to interact with it instead of just cutting it. Like, that would have made more sense to me, but maybe it's just me.
Not yet. But you won't have to wait much longer. The birth will take place soon. The new life. A new life.
Anyways, what? How does spreading blood on Utsuki's foot from the ground kill her? I think it's not just blood, it's like a portal or a consumption or like a thing. I think that's how those people on the walls became attached, you know, like welded onto the walls, because the blood like stuck them in there. That's the only reason I have, though, like the only my best guess. I don't actually know. If it kills you, you don't guess. This game doesn't have game over sequences, it just kills you. So we would never know.
You are beloved child.
Oh, you killed your brother or sister. I don't know. You people look like you could be anything. Well, that's cool. I didn't like him. I don't like any of you two. So if you have to deal with one of you less, that's better. Anyways, let's see. We're now able to use the Uranus spell seal thing, so we can go through here, and then we can check what's happening. Oh, more. Well, if I'm behind them, it's okay, because that way they can't hit me with their normal physical attack. They can only do the other thing. Like, come here. And they can do the gas, and that's still pretty painful, but it's not as painful as the normal like tail whip or whatever it is that these things do. Okay. And you know what sucks more about these enemies? They don't drop anything. They take the most effort to kill, they're the most dangerous, and yet they don't reward you for anything. The fucking Gaki, like the most basic of enemies, do. And yet these guys are just... it's completely useless. They're the worst enemies in the game. They're not even that scary, they're just people that had a bad fight with Spider-Man. How am I supposed to be scared by it? Okay. You're not dead yet. Okay, anyways. Anyone else around here? The chest is lying on its side, still clinging onto it, looks fresh. But yes, because you just killed the thing that was in it. Utsuki. Okay, that can be opened, perhaps sealed from the inside. Well, that's cool. I want to look in there anyways. Okay. Do I not have a Jupiter seal? Apparently I don't. Do I have a map of this area? Where's my map? Where's my map? I do. Okay, maybe there's somewhere that I haven't been to. That lab, maybe. Or... up here, never mind, I can just keep going here. Oh, okay. It didn't look like I could, but I hear something. It's definitely walking going around. Yeah, and her heart is beating now. There's probably gonna be someone down here or someone in that building. I don't remember. There's no way to pass through the door. Well, that's unfortunate. Anything else over here? No? Okay. So who's in here? Is it a Mr. Man? Yes, it's a Mr. Man. Okay, the next time I have to fight those silkworms, I'm calling in my good friend, the Kuon. I don't even know what that translates to. She's just a cool lady that fights with you. Okay. We good? Thank you. Okay, you people need to start dropping shit. Then again, if I'm not mistaken, we don't actually have a final boss fight in here. Maybe I'm mistaken. I shall still be wary of it. But I believe there might not be a final boss fight with Utsuki. Or maybe, or Sakura. I know there is a final boss fight with the third campaign for sure. I remember that. But I believe there is no final boss fight for the other two campaigns. Which is kind of neat in one sense, because I really don't like this game's combat system for like actually trying to fight. But at the same time, it does make it feel a bit anticlimactic. Anyways, have you played the game The Warriors? It's a prequel, sequel, and adaptation of the movie The Warriors. I have heard of the Warriors. I have seen the Warriors on store shelves many times. I think I've seen a little bit of gameplay of the Warriors. And when I'm talking about the game here. However, I have not played the Warriors. I know it is also available on, I think on the PlayStation 3's PlayStation 2 catalog that you can buy from the PlayStation Store. I think the game is there. Not on the PS4, but on the PS2 it is. So that would be my best way to get that game. And I know a lot of people recommend it. So yeah, check it out sometime. Now the movie, I have no idea. I've never seen the movie, The Warriors. Anyways, Doorman's book, volume 5, written by Doorman about cocoons and the dead. Also, I realized last time I gave this Doorman person a like a New York accent, because he sounded like he was a New York accent. I remember who Doorman is now. Doorman is Utsuki's father, so he sounds more like an angry Asian mentor guy. So we'll go with that. Actually, entering a cocoon 9 times does not revive the dead. What does happen is that the dead are reborn as their children, as mulberries. The spell has always been intended for silkworms, not for humans. Good. That's a short thing. Hello.
And after 9 times, you become a mulberry. You never recover from the disease?
The assimilation process has advanced considerably.
Father! You said that entering the chest 9 times will cure the disease.
My stupid daughter. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Don't resist your cravings, child. Merge with another. You've been led to believe that Utsuki killed you. Do you want to know who really did it and placed you in the cocoon? It was the twins. Sad. You didn't believe your own sister. You are worthless.
Okay, there's a couple of things. First of all, here. As in H-E-R-E instead of here, H-E-A-R. How did I catch that, but not the freaking translators that had to spell check and shit? Second, Doorman. I'm not sure if you were trying to tell Utsuki that Utsuki killed Utsuki, or if you were actually supposed to tell Kuriha that Utsuki killed Kuriha. Even though you're speaking to... Do you even know your own daughters? Honestly, from that guy, I'm gonna say no. But whatever. Yeah, I recommend it. I played the original Xbox version and it surprised me how unique the game is for an old beat-em-up game. Yeah, that's... Again, heard pretty good things about it. It's one of... supposed to be one of Rockstar games that's more underground, underdog kind of games. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll definitely... Maybe what I'll do is see if I can get it running on an emulator. Because I know that the PS2 emulator has it. And if I like it enough, like as like almost playing it as a demo on an emulator, then I might actually get the game, like the real game, and go from there. There's a crumpled note, notes scribbled by Doorman. Kuriha's assimilation has advanced considerably. Soon the Kuon spell will be complete. I've been waiting so long. Seimei! I eagerly await your arrival. I can hardly contain my excitement at the thought of our encounter. Seimei, she is important. Keep her in mind. Well, okay, I didn't specify that that was a girl, but it is a girl, so you know. Keep Seimei in mind. She's gonna be important. Even though we're like almost at the end of Utsuki's campaign here, but anyways. Anything else in here? Just lore. There are several puppets here. They are manipulated by silk that is attached. And yet we never fight. Are those like... Were they gonna be enemies that they didn't use? That would have actually been pretty cool. Like... pretty spooky. Just... puppets that are moved around by silk. That's... You know, the way puppets move can be pretty spooky. Okay. Anyways, I know Now I know the Yakuza series is a Japanese culture, while the Warriors is American culture, but there's just something about Yakuza that I can't really get into. Well, I mean, it's not for everyone, I suppose. I mean, I really like it. As you can see, I've played the first game last year, we're playing the second game this year, and I do intend to play all of them. But again, I can see why it's not for everyone. It's very... It's, you know, the more out there the franchise is. For me, Yakuza seems a bit too silly for how serious it can get. Yeah, again, I think the two moods flow very well. It knows when to be funny, it knows when to be silly. But I can definitely understand how someone would be thrown off by the game's silliness countered by the game's seriousness. Anyways, okay, I think we have officially lost control. Pretty sure. I'm not touching anything right now. I'm not. My hands are off the controller. Yep. Okay, I think this is the end of Utsuki's story. If I remember correctly. Also, again, I'm not moving this. Whoever designed this particular automated cutscene just had a weird time with the controller. Were they playing on the D-pad? Yeah, they were playing on the D-pad, weren't they? Probably. Okay, can you not go no signal? I don't like that.
I must merge. I must merge with someone. Utsuki! Utsuki, are you alright? You can't stay here. Your sister. Utsuki. Help me! I beg you. What? Don't do that! Utsuki!
And that is the end of Utsuki's campaign. Yep. I sure hope you intend to play the other characters' campaigns. Otherwise, this is just not gonna be satisfactory. So let's just go right into the Yang face. Yeah, normal difficulty. Sure. Start game with current settings. Yes. Okay. That was lackluster. Not even not even a final boss. Barely a final sequence. Just ends.
So this is the Lord's Manor.
It's odd for all of us to be summoned at the same time.
It's been a month since Lord Fujiwara disappeared. We know a few of his servants entered, but have failed to leave.
True, but that is nothing for us to be concerned about. They're only demons. Our master's skills will disperse them promptly.
Master.
Sakuya, why have you come here?
I understand that this investigation concerns Lord Fujiwara. His manor is infested with demons, which astrologers can't exorcise. How can we...
Enough. I have passed my knowledge and skills on to you. You're not a student of Abe no Sime, the incompetent. Fear not. Now go, child.
Sakuya! Hey! Sakuya! The elder disciples are gone! Come on! Let's go in!
Well, there goes all the spell cards you stocked up. Yeah, it's, again, there's very little reason to, like, stock up. On, why do you give... I just played the game. I don't need a tutorial again. Jeez. Okay. I'll just remove it. There. Now I have a thing. So yeah, Sakuya's weapon is... Okay, fine, whatever. Sakuya's weapon is a fan. Come on. The animation might look a little bit cooler than Utsuki's, but it's even worse than Utsuki's weapon because of the weird hitbox and how long it takes it to like attack properly. And I'm pressing square, like you can hear me, just hammering square. And only a couple times he decides to do the second attack. Sakuya is not a good fighter. Anyways, you.
The Elder Disciples are gone!
Okay, cool. Anyways, they're only demons. I think Demon Souls would like to have a word with you. Yeah. I mean, just demons is a pretty broad term. So, like, well, like, it's... There's this... The Gakis are demons, and so are, like, the silkworm things, and there's all kinds of demons in this game. It's like... I mean, everywhere, really. So saying just demons is like... Yeah, that's a bad thing. Okay, we're fine, whatever, jeez. Okay, let's make sure we don't get killed by a Gaki, by the way. Alright. Also, with Sakuya, it's actually easier to... Jesus Christ. Okay, it's easier to just hit once instead of trying to hit 2 times. Because again, the hitbox on the second hit is just really weird. Okay, hold on. Come on, kill it. And then she just steps on them. Okay. Anyways. There.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
There. Banish demons and all evil spirits. Get used to that. You're gonna be hearing it a lot throughout this stream. Oh gosh. You got... Yukiko from Persona 4 without magic basically magic basically besides spell cards. Yep, it's we did not get a good like usually characters that use fans are pretty cool, but not Sakuya. She's not very efficient at her things. Even like comparing Yakuza Sakuya to Yumi from Senran Kagura would be like an insult to Yumi because of how freaking powerful Yumi is, especially in Shinobi Versus. Yumi is fucking broken in that game. Anyways. Okay, do we need to heal? No. Anyway, someone's been dragged into the wall, therefore we should not investigate further, or else probably demons will come out of there and it'll be bad news. Something is written in blood, it looks like a woman's writing. The flute makes beautiful sounds. La 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 la. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that and why you wrote it in blood, but you know, let's go with that. Sure, why not? I don't know if that was supposed to be spooky, but there you go. At least we got some music now. Okay. By the way, yes, we are in the exact same mansion, in the exact same spots as Utsuki was. And even worse, we have to solve the same puzzles Utsuki did. That is one of the stupidest parts of this game, is like, what? How is one character supposed to do everything that, and then the other character has to do everything again? Like, shouldn't puzzles should have been like split in half, so one character solves this puzzle, then the other character solves those puzzles? You know, kind of like how Resident Evil does it. But anyways, the manor and Lord Fujiwara are doomed, but his daughter must be saved. I saw Lady Fujiwara at the temple. I wonder how she is now. Yeah, as you can see, I had plenty of reasons to want to trade this game back in. Honestly, the only reason I decided to stream it anyways, instead of like just getting rid of it outright, is because it's supposed to be a really rare game. a hidden gem of the PS2 generation, but I mean, if it wasn't for its rarity and for its history, I suppose, yeah, we wouldn't be playing this. If this game was $5 and not like $60 minimum, we would not have played this at all. We would have played something better for Halloween, like, I don't know, Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. Well, okay, we've played both Fatal Frame and Resident Evil recently, so I would have definitely played Silent Hill if not for this. And we will play Silent Hill eventually, but right now we're playing Kuon for the PlayStation 2 Entertainment System. Okay. What does this one say? The wall is covered in blood. Looks like it's my blood. My blood. I used it to write on the wall. What fun. What fun. That's not... Game, that doesn't make me fear this person. That just makes me think this person is stupid. And fair enough. Some stupid people can be spooky depending on how dangerous they are. But that's a different story. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Well, we couldn't go over there right now because we don't have Venus.
Look! The seal, Mercury, has been placed here. You do remember how to remove such a seal? Just apply a blood-stained sacred cloth to the seal. There's a sacred cloth for each type. A seal can't be removed unless both a seal and sacred cloth match. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. See? Even I can be nice to my little sisters sometimes.
Well, thanks, Mr. Man. I really did not need a tutorial for that again. Okay. Anyways, hidden gems for the PS2. I don't know. I've seen other way better PS2 games, such as Kingdom Hearts 1 and Star Ocean 3. Yeah, definitely. Again, hidden gem is a very broad term as well. A lot of people can call a lot of things hidden gems, and I'm sure for someone out there, this game is great. For me, it's alright, I guess. It's not the worst we've ever played, but it's not the best either. Okay. Anyways. Anything else to say? There's nothing unusual here. I thought I saw a thing shiny. Yes, I did. Ha! Huh. I mean, I don't need that. But I don't know why that was hidden. That's just like a basic game tutorial.
Go
but
on ahead.
anyways.
See if you can find anything else.
Okay, so you're just gonna stare at this wall for a couple minutes? Yeah, sure. Sounds like a very NPC thing to do. Let's move on to the next section in the area. Okay. Oh yeah, like... I've actually only got a few more PS2 trading games that I want to stream. Like there's still at least 44 or 5 of them. Okay, fine. Game, you're trying to spook me here. It's not really working. Like you're just putting a dude or a woman. Okay, you're definitely bombarding me with information. But now I realize those twins reminded me that's where you want to save. That's the direction where you would go to save. So let's go ahead and do that. Definitely want to save before things go south. And as we've seen in this stream series already, things can definitely go south. Real soon, real quickly, and in a real bullshit way. I really don't get... Like this game understands that I just went to Utsuki's story mode. Why is it giving me tutorials again? Okay, whatever.
Remember to perform the cleansing ritual regularly. You can cleanse yourself by transferring and releasing toxins. Locate a holy ground near water and cleanse yourself thoroughly. A clean soul is said to evade even death itself.
Dude, all you did was put like a little paper boat on a river. You didn't even put soap on. That's not cleansing. That's just wasting paper, but at least it saves the game. Okay. Anyways, let's just pretend it's a very deep and emotional, meaningful thing to do. Move on with our lives. Yeah, let us paper into war. I'm cleansing my soul. Ah, you're here. I mean, sure, whatever, but anyways. I'm just gonna move on. Oh, okay, he does drop a... Ow. Okay. They do drop an elixir, so that's definitely worth it to take your time to kill this guy. Maybe kind of. Also, I believe Sakuya has to deal with a lot more boss fights than Utsuki. So with her we might be a bit more conservative about our
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
about our resource management. There's one particular boss fight that I remember being threatening. Not dangerous, I mean not scary, but definitely threatening. Okay. It's actually the parts before the boss fight that are threatening, I mean more dangerous. Wait, threatening and dangerous are basically the same thing. As in, the boss looks threatening, but what's actually dangerous is what comes before him. Anyways. Okay, so in Utsuki's story mode there was a hole here, so you couldn't go through. So now we can go through with Sakuya. At least that's different. That's... fucking Christ, alright. Jesus.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Okay. This game has to rely on jump scares a lot and I really don't like it. Something is dying amongst the furnitures. Some... okay, well these are unique to Sakuya at least. Senin Sek, a powerful spell piercing an enemy with icy shards, so it's the ice version of the Hibaris, of the flame cards. So that's neat, I suppose. Or actually, is it? Does she even have Hibaris? Oh yeah. Okay, she's got Hibaris and Senin Seka. So she's got ice and fire. She does not, however, have okay, well, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of people I prefer not to be here. Anyway, well, that's how the hole happened. I was gonna say, but I believe the Utsuki Onas, the ladies that Utsuki could summon, the ones that help you beat up people, those are only for Utsuki. So yeah, the characters do have their own unique spells. I'll give it that at least. It's nice. Anyways, this thing. You remember when we solved this puzzle with Utsuki? Yeah, we're solving it again with Sakuya. And it's still just as easy as before. They didn't even change the solution. It's just the same thing you already did. Okay. Inspector report. Seimi has ordered me to investigate the situation at Lord Fujiwara's manor. Starting today, Seimi's instructions were vague. First, look for spies. If you see anyone, you may leave the premise. I found someone who knows about the spies. He claims to be the elder priest of the shrine. I learned that in the ancient times, this shrine was dedicated to a mulberry tree, which was 3 spies in its trunk. I will go and visit the tree tomorrow. I visited the tree today. I saw the holes where the spikes have been, but no spikes were there. Spikes are used to confine evil. I wonder what horrible evil they were trying to steal. I believe we've read this already. Yeah, I think the files are also recycled. As you can see, there's virtually no difference. Or at least this beginning part. It does get different later, but the first half of Sakuya's story mode is basically the same as Utsuki's story mode. Okay, what the... There. You can't hit me through walls and also not actually appear through the walls. That's not fair. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on. Been streaming for 46 minutes. Yeah, if we hurry it up, we can finish Sakuya story mode today. Which is preferred. I would not like to linger any more than I need to. Why does this one Gaki get a special cutscene? We've literally already fought Gakis and the consumed like zombie man who are already more dangerous than a Gaki. I don't know why this one needed a cutscene. Anyways, he doesn't even drop his key item. He's just here. Have a spook. It's on the house. Alright, there's a half-eaten corpse in the wicker chest. Look at that guy's face. He looks like he just wasn't having a fun time, but he also looks like a monkey. Like, I don't know what it is about that guy's face, but it just looks weird. Besides being info for lore puzzles, do you think journal notes items are good for horror games? I feel like they're a bit distracting, to be honest. I can agree with that, actually.
Sakuya.
Hey, did you see who shut the door?
No. There's a wicker chest here.
Oh, well, okay, to expand on the question about whether journal entries are interesting or not. Hold on.
Go away, would you?
Oh, you don't have to be rude. Why? Fuck, man, I was just checking on you. Okay, anyways. Something appears to have been dragged through here. Yeah, sure. Anyways, I think that, it kind of also depends on what is being written. Like, I think some of the most boring journal entries are the ones where it's like a procedure. Like, I know those are technically the most important because they can, like, help you figure out puzzles. But at the same time, like, when they say it's like Resident Evil has a lot of those. Like, it'll tell you, alright, so to get this mechanism going, you need to, like, go through the operation of doing this, and that, and we've had reports of this, and that happening, and blah, 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 blah. I think those are probably some of the most boring ones, because it's just... like, it feels like you're just reading an instruction manual for something that is just a small part of the game. As opposed to, like a personal journal entry. Those can be kind of interesting, kind of immersive and creepy, if done in the right way. Some of them are also kind of boring, I can understand that. And some of the weird ones, like, I remember Fatal Frame 2 had this one journal entry, which was literally just, like, why kill me, or why kill, or something like that. In all lowercase with a question mark at the end, and it was just written all over one page. And I felt like, I was like, okay, this could be creepy, but it also feels awkward. So, you know, it really just depends on what it's being delivered. Anyways, I'm like certain I've read this before, but let me just try again. Okay, actually no, it might not. Since you mentioned strange happenings at your manor, I have directed Ann Seer. I have directed A Seer, or an investigator, or something like that. You don't type Ann Seer. English is not even my primary language, and I can detect of my acquaintance to visit you. He is a disciple of Abe no Seimei, to the renowned noble Seer. I'm sure he'll be able to help you. Recently, a renegade seer named Doman has been boasting about his powers. He has powerful disciples and claims to be Abe no Seimei's equal, but he has strayed from the seer's true path and cannot be compared, for he does not see anymore. He needs glasses. That's why he's no longer a seer. Except he doesn't, I just try to make that up. Okay, spiders. Look, it's even the same guy that fell from before, like he has to... Someone put him back up on the pedestal and he had to fall again. Okay, Disturbing and Bloody, here, see, they even say the same... Again, they could have done infinitely better with this early game part. Like, so much better, oh my lord. Okay. Anyways, what I find the most distracting about journal notes in horrors is that the tension usually goes to a halt for a relaxing story time. I can definitely see that too. And especially when they're really long. I guess it's also a bit of a timing thing when if you put a journal entry in the middle of like a tense chase sequence or something, then it's like, okay, I don't want to read this. I'm trying to run away from the evil demons trying to kill me. And then you've got like actually, hold on, I need to go back to grab something. And then you've got like, you know, if it's on a downtime, you know, when you just finished the spooky section and now you're just taking your time exploring the new area, and there you find a note. Okay, maybe it's fine then. But yeah, it's definitely horror games like to just spread those out everywhere, and they don't fit everywhere. Yeah, I can definitely. That's definitely a point for discussion here. If I ever make a horror game, I definitely would like to put some like reading here and there, but not like super often. Only where it really belongs, I suppose. I can forgive the stop and read aspect when there are no other storytelling elements present in minimalist horror games and such. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Though I guess this PS2, like this are the not so minimalist horror games, like your Resident Evils, your Silent Hills, your Fatal Frames. But they're also not. Most horror games are not known for having deep stories. So I guess that's their best excuse at storytelling, since they don't really have much before that to begin with. Okay, serious momentum warning left by the seer. The spike will do things. Okay, appears the tool is needed to remove it. Okay, that's right. I forgot I needed something before I could actually do anything here, but whatever, that's okay. That's fine. We haven't lost too much time. Now I unlock that door and we don't need to worry about unlocking it anymore. But I will need to go back here when I have some pliers. And I also need to go back to the other room when I have the Seal of Earth. And then we can take care of that. Okay. If a game blowing its budget on elaborate cutscenes and trying to give you more of a film than a game, hell no, I don't want to stop and read those scraps of paper. Yeah. I believe you are a great example where we will see like extreme cutscenes and also reading scraps of paper would be like Resident Evil 4 and onwards. I mean, the first Resident Evil games do have some more intricate cutscenes as well, that's true. But from Resident Evil 4 onwards, cutscenes get really intense. Okay. I know Resident Evil 6 is basically a blockbuster movie. I haven't played it much yet, but I know it's supposed to be really intense. There were 2 spears in that room that had the spike, and Sakuya wants to keep her freaking fan. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's a light weapon. It's probably what she prefers to use. But still, Sakuya. You need to understand the situation. You could at least like try to put spikes or like knives at the end of the fan. This is literally just a common fan. Like I can buy this at the dollar store. In fact, I have a couple fans in my room. Why would I need that one? Okay. Anyways, the Chinese. So tell me, Dad. And then you. Okay. Anything gonna happen here? Nope. There gonna be Gakis out here now. Potentially. Or maybe not, I don't know. She's not a fan of those weapons. Ha! 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 Nice one. Okay. Okay, the demons. Well, yeah, we have definitely read this one. Yeah, no, there's Gakis outside the door. I don't care. You can wait for them to stop knocking, and that doesn't really change much. Anyways. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this one for this Gakis. I don't feel like find them normally. Okay. Alright, fine, whatever. Jeez. Now I can fight you normally. Also, I just realized Sakuya is left-handed. That's cool. Utsuki is right-handed, so that's a common thing in games. You have one character to be right-handed, you have the other character to be left-handed. That's fine. It's cute. Left-handed representation is nice to have in games here and there. I suppose shell must be removed, must not be removed. The creature is not a Gaki. Okay, yeah, whatever. But okay. I was away for a little bit. Are you playing as a total different character? How many are there in this game? Yes, we are now playing as Sakuya, the other character from the Yang phase. And there are 3 characters total. Once we beat the Yin phase and the Yang phase, we will unlock the other story mode. So yeah, we'll probably do that next week. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Anyone else? Yeah, Mr. U. Okay. So yes. And Sakuya's story mode, I think, is overall a little bit shorter than Utsuki's story mode. So again, my hope, my vision is to finish Sakuya's story mode today. As well as, you know, we finished Utsuki's story mode earlier. And now our goal is to finish Sakuya's story mode. So in the next stream, we'll have the third character all throughout the stream, and that will probably be the shortest stream of this game, easily, because that character has an even shorter story mode. And then I guess we'll just spend some time at the end of the stream there to check out whatever I'm gonna play next. Like, just watch a trailer or watch some videos or like just talk about it, so you guys know what's like. Jesus Christ. And then we can, like, you know, have fun with that. Okay. I know there's gonna be another jump scare here. Hold on. I don't even see what makes the jump scare. It just happens. Okay. Dude, on double speed, the little girl running to the doors looked hilarious. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I need to go back to either this stream or the previous stream and look at that. That sounds like something out of like Looney Tunes or something. Which, honestly, with how weird this game is, that might be for the better to just look at it as a freaking bad Looney Tunes episode. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I know. So you're hiding there. We're having the exact same Korea cutscene here too. Yeah, I know. Come on, do your thing. And we just look through there again. We get spooked. Yay. Skulltula, kill it. Yeah, it was. It's funny because in this game the evil spiders are actually summons that we can use, not enemies that we have to fight. So that's pretty neat. I think it's the only horror game where spiders are friendly. Because spiders are usually... Well, actually, not just horror game, like games in general don't typically use friendly spiders. I mean, there's a couple exceptions. Like in this game, Spider-Man, if you want to count Spider-Man as just a spider, who is a man. And in Deadly Creatures for the Nintendo Wii, you play as a tarantula. So I guess that's another quote-unquote friendly spider, though at the same time you could argue you play as a normal tarantula that does tarantula. God damn it, Sakuya, you just knocked that thing over. You don't have to go into a heart attack from that. Okay. Jump scares don't seem to work very well when a fade to black comes before and after it. Yeah, it's it doesn't really let you see what happened too well. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so deadly creatures, you can play as a tarantula and you kill other things and animals, so I'm not sure if it really counts as a good tarantula, as a good spider, but it is the protagonist spider. So, okay, tarantulas and spiders are technically different things, but whatever. Dokin's writing, volume 1, written by Dokin, his distinctive handwriting, which looks exactly the same as everything else. Actually, we're just telling you, believe us, it is a distinct handwriting. Let's pass by the front of the main building, but there are Gakis lurking there. That's why I'm afraid to go there. In any case, to avoid the needless struggles with the Gakis, I must avoid being seen by them. I can use the corpses under the eaves as decoys, since the Gakis are attracted by blood. They start devouring the corpse right away. Maybe then they won't notice me. I'm so smart I surprise myself sometimes. Soon I'll be as famous as Master Doman, and then he probably fucking died. Okay. Also, you're just chilling there. The put-it-over from the corpse permeates the air. You can't kill him or anything, he's just chilling there. He doesn't even hurt you. Okay, anyways. I can't imagine Sakuya ever living by herself if knocking things over triggers a heart attack. Yeah, like just imagine she wakes up and then like accidentally knocks her alarm clock over. And it's not the alarm clock that you know startles her. It's her alarm clock falling on the floor. She just jumps out of bed and like starts hyperventilating because her alarm clock fell to the floor. Okay, anyways. Guess we have to deal with this shit again. Okay. This is a really stupid puzzle. It's a really stupid puzzle. Okay. Alarm clock, I sleep. Okay. Someone falling on the floor. Real shit? Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, yeah. And, some Gakis here. Yeah, we've dealt with these guys before. This is nothing new. I guess I have to actually time when I press square again in order to do the second attack. But even then, I argue the timing is kind of weird. Also, I was gonna get attacked by one of those two Gakis, and then the other one grabbed me. Which is funny because you actually have invincibility frames when they grab you. So it actually saves you when an enemy grabs you. Instead of... Yeah, getting grabbed in this game is just generally preferred. You can break out of any grab. And, you know, it's just easier on everyone. Anyways, if I want the minutes call me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've read that one already. Let's see. Okay, there's the pliers. So now we can go back and grab the thing. The spike. Fight the Gaki that's gonna come down from the spike. But I would also like to be able to move on down here. Yeah, we're literally stuck because there's just a guy on the floor and we can't like walk over him. I hate okay, this is one of my least favorite things in games. Stupid roadblocks. Like things that a normal human being in that situation could easily maneuver around. Like without issues. But the character in the game and the rules of the game say no. You can't go through here. Just can't, okay? You need to solve this other puzzle or whatever the fuck. It's... So many games do it and I hate it with a burning passion. Put a real obstacle in there, you know. Put something in there that really tells me, oh hell, okay, I can't go through here. Why? Look at it. Obviously, I can't proceed. Not dude laying on the floor. Oh my god, I can't walk over him. He's too fat. I can't put my feet over him. Outside of this context, this almost seems like a parody of video game roadblocks. Yeah, they're the worst. There's a guy over there I'm supposed to be spooked by. I believe it's not working very efficiently for him. Okay. I hear a Gaki, I believe. Yes, well there's a Gaki there. Hey, can you like move so I can go down there? Because apparently I can't go through because there's a guy. Whatever. Okay. We also should probably go ahead and stop by the save point because we haven't saved in a minute. Snorlax kind of makes sense since he's so huge. This guy just smells really bad, I guess. And I guess, yeah, they did actually explain that his smell is putrid, but if you're already that close to him, I don't see why you wouldn't be willing to go on top of him. Like if the game told me like okay, his gases are actually like extremely poisonous and you can't go through because you like infect your food or something, I'd believe that. Except Sakuya's attack when killing people on the floor is stepping on them, so that wouldn't really work anyways. So again, every explanation we could possibly have to explain this roadblock gets immediately shut down by basic logic. Doesn't fucking work. Game developers, stop doing it. Alright. Anyways, I hate it too, unfortunately. The world ends with you also does this a lot. But at least they explicitly talk about why. Okay, fair enough. If it has like a lore explanation, maybe I can forgive it a bit more. Oh yeah, it's not even tongue in the cheek like the invisible "please don't step on these ants" roadblocks in Mother 3. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty funny one. I need to see that one. Like, what's another roadblock? Well, okay, well, invisible walls in general are pretty stupid roadblocks. Oftentimes there's actually this game has a lot of that too. There's a bunch of like garbage on the way. But it's not enough garbage that you can't maneuver around. It's just enough garbage that the developers think you can't maneuver around. Like, there's like tables scrolling around and like vases on the floor, so you can't go through here. Why? There's clearly a gap I can proceed through. It's not like this is a normal situation where we need to like avoid making noise or anything. This is a survival situation. You would easily be able to go through there. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get the freaking pliers. Where's my pliers? There we go. I'm also tempted to believe that they copy-pasted the animation from Utsuki to Sakuya. I have no reason to believe that Utsuki moves differently from Sakuya here. Okay, it's not like it was a particularly intricate animation anyways. Hey, you get off. Okay. Alright, there. You got the metal spike, and the Gaki dropped nothing. Did not lose health. Alright, we may proceed, except first let me check something. Do we have... No, we only have Venus right now. And... Mercury, I believe? No, okay, we don't actually have Mercury. The guy has Mercury. And he unlocked the thing for us. Oh, you know the worst invisible wall that I hate the most? When the character tells you not to go too far away from the plot direction, even though you can do so many side quests in far areas. Oh man, I hate that one too. And it's becoming more common in recent games, like the excuse you're leaving the mission area, or I believe that's the message that they'll use a lot. It's just, oh, you're leaving the story plot point. You can't do that. You lose the game. Hey. Okay. Let's see. I just found out a delightful image of the Goblin Slayer with Jontron's face. I'ma send it to you right now. That's pretty good. I haven't seen Goblin Slayer yet. I'm kind of interested to see what the hell's going on with it, because I know it's getting like... It's getting people riled up. I know that. People are definitely talking about Goblin Slayer. I believe because the first episode has some really nasty stuff going on. Though I would argue that's not much of a point of discussion, but whatever, sure. But maybe I'll just wait until a couple more episodes come out, so I don't just get stuck with a dude slays some goblins and girls get raped or whatever it is that happens in that episode. Okay. I was ignoring it because I have a natural aversion to things that are popular. But I might give it a shot. It looks like it has some good comedy potential. Maybe unintentional, but comedy nonetheless. Okay. Anyways.
Banish demons and all evil
And the since I still have my Verve account, I was trying to check out if I could find any other cool shows to watch. And I saw this first episode of this thing called, And You Thought There Is No Girls Online? Like, that's how it's actually spelled, even in the official English translation, if I'm not mistaken. And, like, it's about... okay, let me read this one first, because these are new entries. In the garden, I saw two girls wearing red. One was rather pretty, but the other frightened me a bit. The pretty one was playing with the bloodstained cloths. Why would the young girl have something like that? I don't know, because very people have it. I know, they must have found them somewhere. There couldn't be any other reason. I'm in rare form today. What this? Okay, this guy is weird. Anyways, so yeah. And You Thought There Is No Girl Online, or whatever it is. It's about like 4 friends who play an MMORPG online, and one of the characters is one of the characters in the MMO is a girl, and like the main character was like, "Oh, girls don't play. You're not a girl in real life. There's no way that could happen." And then turns out she is a girl in real life, and she looks exactly like her character, and then the plot develops from there, and stuff just keeps progressing. So, you know, the main thing I would like to point out about it is that it has a distinct, how do you do, fellow kids, thing about it. It's, the lingo that they used is like, it's like really forced MMO things. Like, you've got your mobs, you've got like some of them get like call each other normies and like cashing in. Like it's like it's trying to be too self-aware, to the point where it just doesn't come out right. So maybe I'll see where it goes, but I'm not particularly impressed so far. I mean, it's got good art, I'll give it that, but that's hardly anything. Good art can only take you so far when the plot and the story is really weird. Okay. Okay, so that's why he couldn't move, because there was a spike welder on him. That does not, however, explain why we were not able to walk over him. Anyways. Yeah, sure, he gets up. Okay, now I'm serious. The main character looks like he could be hilarious in the same way that Batman can be hilarious. Ah, okay. That kind of funny. Alright, I mean, I'm down for that. I'm always up for a character that just... I think it particularly contrasts in a world full of, like, cute girls. When there's a character that's just like a normal, no bullshit dude. Okay. Okay, I should probably heal.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Alright. The last time I didn't heal when that happened was bad news. Okay. Hold on. And now you can kill him. Now you can step over him. Seriously. Okay. Anyways. I believe we will actually be coming back here once we have the Seal of Saturn. What do you say? Anything interesting? Mountain Path. Monkey see, monkey kill. Okay, that one's actually important. Keep that in mind, I suppose. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. There's rubble on the way, but not enough of it. I don't know if the anime itself is written to play off of that comedy potential, but the memes coming out from the show are running with it nonetheless. It sounds like memes, alright. Okay. Just, man, I'm gonna need you to, like, not be creepy. Okay. Alright. I swear, the demons from Okami are scarier than the demons from this horror game. And Okami isn't even a horror game. It's very stylized. And that's why the demons are so scary, can actually be like legitimately scary in that game. But okay. Okay, well these guys are gonna kill me, so I'm just gonna like go ahead and heal before bad things happen. Okay. Anyways. Let's see if we can heal a little bit before we get completely surrounded here.
And all evil spirits.
Okay. Reasons you can't pass a body in order of importance. 1. It smells. 2. There's a spike in it. 3. It's actually a zombie and it will try to kill you. In that order. Yeah, that sounds accurate enough. Okay. Okay. Well, there's one of them taken care of. Ow. This is the wimpiest fan. This is like the wimpiest weapon I've ever had to deal with in my life. Ow. There, there's that guy. Step on him. Step on him. Okay, one of them dropped an elixir. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time trying to kill them. Okay, we have been streaming for 1 hour and 18 minutes. That's okay. We can deal with that. That sounds about the time I expected to be waiting here. Okay, there's a hole in the floor. That's the same hole that Utsuki made when she came through here. So at least there's some continuity there. It's good as a spell as a ghost. He also has the exact same moral as the ghosts you've been fighting. I wonder if he was a ghost. Or he will be a ghost. I don't know. So it sounds entirely possible. Okay. Let's see. Let's go on for, yeah, I already read that. Anything else around here? I think there's one item. Yeah, there's an item here. Some more ice spell cards. Yeah, we'll probably save those for when we're actually fighting bosses. For now, I'm not compelled to use anything besides my Hibaris. Which I find it kind of weird that, okay, Hibari might actually have more than one meaning. Because I'm just thinking of Hibari as a character from Senran Kagura. And then you realize Hibari just... I believe Hibari just means arrow. Because I also remember in Tenchu, the item called Hibari is just an arrow, a bow and arrow. So, why is the character in Senran Kagura that's called Hibari not a bow and arrow user? She uses an electric bunny and her butt to fight. I'm not sure how either of those are arrow related. So I'm guessing Hibari can mean more than one thing. Since that is entirely possible. I will probably look that up once we're done here. Because I need to figure out why electric butt lady. Okay, well that's a bit too close to electric boogaloo, so I'm just gonna call her that from now on. Okay. Anyways. I talk so much about Senran Kagura, yet I haven't played any of the games on stream. I really need to do that, but I think I already discussed the Senran Kagura burst renewal things going on. far enough. Oh yeah, this particular guy is like... He doesn't want to play anymore. He got real riled up there for a second, but not... Okay, never mind. Alright, yo. It's just chilling. Okay. Okay, this guy is just... I believe this is the only one of his variant. Now I believe... Yeah, I think this guy is supposed to be like part of Sakuya's team here, because there's... Yeah, Sakuya's team are the people wearing the yellow robes. So... I guess that's why he's important. Why he's different. Okay. And there he dropped an elixir. That's nice. That's neat. That's nice. A spell card, Fumon. A silk coffin for a weakened enemy. Did we even use that one yet? I don't know. Constellation map. There you go. We don't need to read that again. Okay. Alright. And again, I need to remind you guys that this game was published by From Software. The same people behind Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Now obviously this was back in the day. This was before From Software really had a blockbuster title. You know, these were the early days of Dark Souls. Demon Scrolls. Sure, let's call it. This game is Demon Scrolls. Now they're the publishers. The developers are H-Tech. They worked on some other thing. I can't remember what it was, but they did some things here and there. I guess nothing stand out. Really, the first time From Software became substantial enough is when they got their own development studio working on the Demons and on the Soulsborne stuff. They got Bandai Namco to publish them instead of publishing themselves, which is kind of weird now that I think about it. And I remember the first Demon Souls actually was published twice by two different companies. One by Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Jeez. And the other one by... Fuck if I know what... Activision? I don't know. One of them. Okay. This was not so much a blockbuster title as it was a title you'd get from Blockbuster. Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that. The last crack has weakened the bar. It could be broken with something, but good thing I have something to break things like that. How convenient of us. Okay. There. Now we still have to come back to the mansion to get some stuff. But for the time being, I guess it's okay. Okay, something's definitely gonna jump out at me, so let's proceed with caution, I suppose. Side isn't moving. It appears dead. Well, it won't be the first one. Okay. Over here. Oh, there's a Gaki here. You don't scare me. They actually make different, like, pain noises if you hit them from behind. That's weird. Why so specific? Okay, whatever. I dropped a vessel. I guess I can use that. We're about to hit a save point anyway, so that'll be my chance to save. Okay. I know, actually, we just saved, didn't we? Yeah, we just saved on the other place. There you go, through here yet? Nope, this is still locked. It was locked in Otseki story mode, it is locked in Sakuya story mode, it is just locked all around. Oh, we're actually fighting him. Okay. I thought that was just That don't, I mean, the first time it was just a cutscene, but I guess it makes sense to actually fight him. And I suppose this is the first guy you actually have to kill. All the previous enemies you could have just skipped past them. But it's much easier to just kill them. Okay. Anyways. That spike and iron wedge would probably be better weapons than Sakuya's fan. Too bad she only used them for very specific areas. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Otsuki, how you doing? You alright? Doing okay? Not so much? Okay, that's fine.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I think so. Thank you. I am Utsuki. I live in the shrine, not far from here.
I'm Sakuya. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for my father. He's the elder priest of the shrine. My sister and I came from the mountain, but I lost her.
It's not safe to be alone here. I wish I could help you find your sister, but... Here, take this. It will help you.
Huh? Wait, it looks similar to the one Father uses.
Your father is the priest, correct?
Here, take this. My father gave this to me. You may find it useful.
Thank you. Please, be careful.
I will. And thank you. Take care.
Well, we gave Utsuki some of our spider dudes, and Utsuki gave us the Sacred Claw of Earth, which is considerably more useful than what we gave her. It was not a good trade-off on Utsuki's story more. Also, what's this doing here? This was not there before. Whatever. We don't need to go there, that's fine. I don't mind that roadblock because it doesn't. The road doesn't really lead anywhere, but still. Okay. Anyways. It's not safe to be alone here, so here's this summon card instead of joining you walking through the same rooms of the mansion. Which, by the way, the puzzles have now been reset, so I hope you have fun solving those. Okay. Anyways. I think soon enough the story will actually start looking different from Sakuya to Utsuki. How many vessels do we have left? 4. Okay, that's fine. Yes, so eventually the story is going to start looking different from the two characters, where they actually like go to different areas where one did not explore. Okay. Anything else around here? No. Okay. Again, we will have to go back to the mansion now that we have a couple more more spells and shit. But for now, let me finish exploring this area. Actually, no, we don't want to go there. There's no reason to. Let's see. Down here. Okay. So now we're back in the shrine area. Well, at least the outside of it. We even got the same twins singing. Say they would prefer to give them different dialogue than to just take them out and make this a little different. Is the guy gonna fall here? Okay, at least that's different. In Utsuki's story mode, a guy falls down there. Now there's no one to fall. Okay. But this guy still got fucked up. No, actually, oh yeah, I hit it. Never mind. Okay.
They're all dead.
You're saying the same thing.
Yes, they're all dead. Ayako is the last one living. But is she still really alive?
I don't know, you said those exact words the last time. Why are you telling us again? Okay, that's a thing we already read again. Okay, here we have the Seal of Earth. Okay, I believe we couldn't actually go through here with Utsuki, or maybe we could and I just didn't. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't really care too much here. Okay. Let's see, there's a guy dead here. I will die here, indeed he did. But I will not allow them to devour my flesh. I don't think you can stop them unless you actually like do something. Is this one of those puzzles where one of them only tells lies? It's not even a puzzle, it's just they're just chilling there. I guess that would be interesting. But anyways, trying to enter the guy, an old wooden thing. The cocoon eaten by insects, the 8-legged trap will become fodder for the thief. The defile will be pierced by a poison fang. The creature crawling onto the ground must defer for the creature in the sky. Black wings will be gnawed to bits. Fur will be ripped off by a child. The child will become a man, only to be eaten by a woman. Hey, sure, we can refer to that later if I need to actually refer to it. Otherwise, I don't want to break my head trying to figure out what the fuck I just read. Is there anything in here? I don't have a... Okay, you can write out a map as you go, Sakuya. You don't have to... Okay, there's no more doors in here. That's all I really wanted to find out. Also, that's why the earth seal was on that door. He probably put it there to keep the Gakis from eating his dead flesh. Well, sucks for him. I need story progression, Mr. Man.
Banish demons and all.
I've taken damage from running too much. That's right. That's the thing that happens in this game. Okay, is a guy gonna fall from here? No, he already fell. Okay. Fair enough. Some continuity here. At least Utsuki already explored this area, so all the spooks have already happened. That's fine. I can live with that. Let's see. A Hibari spell. I just saved too long ago. I don't feel like I need to save again. Then again, I probably should. That's okay. I know where we definitely should save.
We can't get in from the front. Something is here. Take a look at this.
I feel like you only need to say one of those three things. All of them basically said the same. Okay, there's just going to be an open space inside it. I don't know. How many discs do we have again? We have 2 discs and we have 2 spikes. Therefore, we must now go back to the mansion and find the other disc with the other spike. Ay, 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 ay. We're just solving the same puzzles in different order, game. That's hardly game design, game. Okay. Alright. Is there gonna be anything different happening here? You know what? Enemies will spawn up there if I follow the blood trail. If I don't, then they won't. So I'm not going to. I don't need to waste my time. We're on a timer here. If I don't hurry it up, we might end up like last week's stream and have to end it almost like right before ending Sakuya's story mode. And then start the next stream by finishing her story mode and then starting the third character story mode. That's entirely possible. I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Okay. You could probably burn the puzzle away to get that hidden passage, but it's not like the game devs allowed that. Do it all again, but backwards is the kind of padding you usually see in a racing game. That's an interesting comparison. But I can see it. The pacing of this horror game is reminiscent to that of a racing game. That's... oof. I feel like that is an insult that I was not expecting. But I agree with it nonetheless. Okay. Anyways, yeah, again, we now have the Seal of Earth. Therefore, we can go back to that one room with the guy on it. And then open it up. And see what's going on with that. Okay. Maybe there's also a Seal of Earth that we need to unlock from around here. Okay. Not from here, though. Hey. Okay. Manor Garden, let's see. We've got... I believe the game, the story will actually get different once we fight, once we enter the shrine, the one that's locked up by the 3 spikes and the 3 discs. That's when we finally start seeing some differences here. Also, this is open now. I don't know who opened it, but whatever, there's some Hibaris in there. And that's all there is. It looks like this big and spooky thing that's gonna like bring out some enemies or whatever. Nope, it's just some fire cards for you. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if that guy's still here, if it's still staring at a wall trying to figure out what's happening with it. Let's just see. Are you here still? Okay, he's not. At least he left. He's moving on to stare at a different wall somewhere in the mansion. Okay. So in here we have a vessel. We have a hen, and that's all there's here. This was an optional area. Okay, fine, whatever. Should probably go save now. I can also see that happened with the Valkyria Chronicles gameplay. Go to far off locations, fighting the same maps from before, but start in different places with different enemies and maybe different goals. I've not played Valkyria Chronicles, but I have played Valkyria Revolution, and I can tell you for a fact that happens a lot. Like, it made the quote-unquote side missions in that game extremely tedious. I don't know how I mustered the energy to finish that game, to be perfect. It's probably because I don't know why I just bought that game on a whim. Like, I saw the pre-order for it, that like a special edition box with like a thing in it and a soundtrack for only $40. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, I'll go ahead and get that. And then, you know, it arrived, and like, yeah, I just spent $40 in this game, I feel compelled to play it. And then I actually play it. You bought the special edition on a whim? Well, it's less like I bought the special edition, and more like I bought the thing that was on Amazon, which was the only edition available. I think it's less of the special edition and more the day one edition, I think is what it actually is. Yeah, it's some games that like the day one edition will just be like a special, come with a special box with like an extra item or two. I guess I'd be compelled to finish in that context. So yeah, it's like, I spent big money on this game, I'm gonna get my money's worth, one way or another. So yeah, okay, you. Okay, this is what that thing is. Let's make sure we're fully healed. Okay. Okay. I can just leave here. I didn't even need to fight it. I could just proceed. I don't have to go back in there and fight that thing. Okay. Oh goodness, I hear that Valkyria Revolution sucks compared to any of the other Valkyria Chronicles games. I can't compare, again, because I have not played the other Valkyria Chronicles. But I can confirm that Valkyria Revolution is just on its own. Without comparing it to the other Valkyria Chronicles, on its own, it's a very meh game. It's not the worst game I've ever played, and I'll give it this: the ending, not just the ending cutscene, but like the ending mission, is very good. It has a very satisfying, reasonable conclusion. But the entire journey up to it, the main character, and just everything else about that game was pretty fucking bad at times. Like, oftentimes cool in a few areas here and there, but for the most part, kind of boring and mediocre. And at worst, it was just downright frustrating when you would fail a mission at the very last moment because something happened, and you just wasted the last 20 minutes of your life, and it was just bad. Well, I had a lot of fun with Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is seen as a cult classic, or maybe not cult classic, but you're like, it's definitely one of Sega's new IPs from the 7th generation that people were really looking forward to. I mean, well, not looking forward. They were very, very satisfied with. But there's some weird things about the Valkyria Chronicles franchise. Mainly that Valkyria Chronicles 1 was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Only for Valkyria Chronicles 2 to be a PlayStation Portable exclusive, and then Valkyria Chronicles 3 also being on the PlayStation Portable, but Japan only. So it's like the releases of that franchise were really weird. And they also say that Valkyria Chronicles 3 is potentially the best one. So it's like they made the best game be unavailable to most people in the world. And I know that the PSP was a very successful device, especially particularly in Japan. Because, you know, portable gaming in Japan is just super popular. But still, like, they had to downgrade the technology so much to bring the game from PS3 to PSP and keep it there on Valkyria Chronicles 3. And then many years later they come up with Valkyria Chronicles 4 back to home consoles, PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and Steam. If I get the game, I definitely don't want to get that game, but I'll have to check out the differences between the PS4 and the Switch versions. Because if the Switch version runs at... I mean, if the PS4 version and the Switch version run at the same frame rate, then I'm definitely getting the Switch version. When there is no noticeable graphical or performance difference between one console or the other, I inherently think the Switch version is superior. But if there is a clear performance difference, then I will go with the PS4 version. Okay, I will recommend the first Valkyria Chronicles out of the 4 available. The second one was okay. The third only has a fan translation that has rough installations. As far as the fourth goes, I stopped watching a Let's Play of it because I really didn't like the story compared to how the first one was done. Yeah, I can understand that, but I am looking forward to it. I'll definitely try it out when given the chance. Okay. Anyways, you guys remember this room with Utsuki's story models? I know those things are gonna fall down. Yeah, did you get spooked by that? Now we can't go to the door. Whatever. But yeah, I have Valkyria Chronicles 1 on PS3 and on Steam. But I may trade in my PS3 copy so I can get the Switch version. Because again, technically inherently superior with just being able to be played portable and on home console. Anyways. So yeah, you guys remember this boss fight that we've already fought with Utsuki? And therefore this guy should either already be dead or would have been dead when Utsuki came here. Here he is. Again, intact. Never died. Nothing ever happened to him. It's just here. And now we know this freaking spell cards are a lot more efficient than the spiders. He's dead already. That was again. I've just God damn it, this game really pisses me off sometimes. Okay, whatever, we now have the bell, we can go get the lady. There are things. You missed your chance to be in the HBO TV series for this. Lady Stoneheart, is that? Oh, wait, Lady Stoneheart, is that you? Okay. And to give it a little bit of length, as far as the cutscenes alone, I watched 4.5 hours before deciding to stop. Okay. I guess I can. Let's see that. I believe that ghost thing that just came from his neck is actually gonna be relevant here on Sakuya story mode. It was not in Utsuki story mode, but I don't remember exactly what happens here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got a ghost. Ow. Okay.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Hey, I'm starting to run out of commentary here. I don't know what to say. And I think I've already established the laziness of the game design here. Again, it will eventually get better. We will eventually get some new content. But you know, wow, ghosts drawing blood from just a slap. It's almost like they have sharp claws, like Bouette, or something along those lines. Okay. Let's see. Are there new enemies in here? I don't think so. No. Ah, cool. Are the fans effective on ghosts because it disrupts their airflow? Sure, let's go with that. That's exactly why fans are efficient. You want to be a ghost, just blow the air around them. They can't just exist without air. Okay, the door won't open. That's okay. We have a bell precisely for that. I meant to press X, not circle. I don't know why I just only went into like PS1 game mentality and it was like you gotta press circle on those occasions. Okay. And that's why vacuum cleaners are so effective. It all makes sense now.
A sinister atmosphere shrouds the entire manor. What happened here?
I have no idea. But for some time now, I've been hearing a song at nightfall. And disease has spread through this place. The hungry, they roam the manor at night. Then, when I hear that song, I fear I'll be killed, or worse, abducted.
We found you.
If you're wondering, yes, it is the exact same cutscene as Utsuki. Just with Sakuya instead of Utsuki. The exact same events happen. Pretty sure the exact same dialogue happens. It's just the same fucking thing. Okay. Anyways. We now have 3 spikes. But we're still missing 1 disc. I have no idea where it is. I guess we'll just have to look for it. I don't know, but getting killed sounds worse than the abduction because you're still alive. Well, okay. In the context here, getting killed would just end her life right then and there. Getting abducted means going through the whole silkworm process. The silkworm transformation thing, which is arguably one of those fate worse than death kind of situations. I guess that's still up to personal preference. Speaking of Fate, Gigok uploaded a video about the Fate franchise yesterday, and I thought that was pretty funny. It's just a video trying to explain where to start with the Fate series and how it connects, and it is an intentionally satiric version of trying to just pointing out how ridiculously convoluted the Fate franchise is. So, you know. Anyways, okay, well, you're here. Does that mean there's something over there now? Where am I supposed to go? Because I'm still missing a disc. I'm trying to think back of where was the last time that I or like any areas that I have not yet explored.
Banish demons and all evil.
Because again, we can't go into a shrine if we don't have all of our things here. Okay. Fates. You mean Fire Emblem Fates, Conquest, and Birthright versions? Oh no. The Fate, not Fates. Just Fate, like Fate Stay Night, Fate Grand Order, Fate Extella, Fate Zero, Fate Calate, Idler, Prisma, what the fuck those things are called? The one with Saber and the Fox Girl waifu and the Astolfo the Trap. The Fate Stay Night Day Noon Spaghetti. Yes, sounds pretty accurate. Anime series, visual novels, fucking, you know, Muso games, mobile games. It's a bunch of things. I can't make heads or tails of the series from a distance. I don't think even the people that are into it can make heads or tails of it. That's how convoluted it is. But yeah, you've probably seen the at least the characters before. You may have not seen seen any episodes from the anime or anything, but you've definitely at least seen the characters, some of the characters, once or twice. Okay, right now I suppose it's best known for its gacha game series. Yeah, Fate Grand Order. That's making a lot of headlines over in Japanese Pixiv. I mean, just Pixiv in general, because mobile games like that allow for the introduction of many waifus. And that game indeed has many waifus. I have no idea what... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I have a map. Let's see. Do we have any doors that we have not opened yet? No. Okay. Oh, fuck am I supposed to... No, seriously, what? Can I just go... I don't have a level 6 opener. Can I just go back over there and see if someone has the... I'm just gonna do that. I guess. I don't see where else I could possibly go right now here in the mansion. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of a Fate Stay Night's fan-dub cover. I didn't even know there was a fan-dub for that. But, there is an official dub for, some of them. Anyways. Does Astolfo count as a waifu? Sure. Sure, why not? I mean, if, I believe somewhere in the story, it is explained that that Saber, you know, the blonde chick with the sword, is King Arthur, like the reincarnation of King Arthur, or just generally King Arthur is a girl in this context. But She also has a dick, I believe. Something like that. And then she has a daughter, who is her son, who also has a dick. Even though they're girls. But they're also King Arthur. Something along those lines? I don't know. I believe it is canon. That's what Gigo explained in his video. I don't know the details. There's only 2 times where I've seen a non-officially hentai series explain that a woman has a dick. The Fate series with Saber and Nier with what's her fucking face? What's her name again? Kaiser? No, not Kaiser. Okay, yeah, there's someone in Nier as it's a girl who also grows a dick and then becomes evil from growing a dick. Now that's Nier. I believe Nier because Nier is just fucking bonkers. Yeah, Kanye. Yeah, sure, Kanye from Nier. I'm gonna remember eventually, but not right now. The funny thing about that is that from a limited understanding of the series, the more you know, the more the answer to that question changes. Fair enough.
Sakuya!
Sakuya, I've decided to help this child find her sister. I'm going to explore the manor again.
You are? This is wonderful news, isn't it, Utsuki?
Yes.
Sakuya, if you're looking for Dochin, I think he is at the shrine.
I'll meet up with him there.
Very well. Utsuki, are you ready to go now?
Yes. Be careful.
Don't think I didn't just see Korea just standing back there. Even though they're looking for her. It's like, I'm trying to look for my sister. She's right here. You found her. We don't need you anymore. Okay, whatever. Kane, that's her name. I did a quick internet search. Alright, yeah, that's the one. Kane. I haven't played the game yet. I've just been told at one point in the story she grows a dick and the dick makes her evil. If I play the game, I will if I stream the game even, I'm sure we'll get more context about that. So look forward to that, I suppose. You see, the Fortnite things is usually more of a just pure fetish thing, more than a plot point. But I mean, if you want to make it a plot point, I guess that works too. The dick is a flexible item, even for storytelling. You see. Oh my god, I'm having too much fun talking about things besides Kuon. This should not be what's happening. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Anyways, can we just go through here now?
Can't you just stick it in any old way?
And we were just talking about dicks. Oh my god, the coincidence.
I don't know who created this, but it's annoying.
Okay, that was still perfectly timed. Okay. Why did this character have to speak? Okay, anyways. Silkworm, I guess, goes in here. The crow goes in here. Okay, but we don't have the third disc, so where the hell does the third disc go? Okay, my problem with the Nier series is that after the first playthrough, a New Game Plus is actually more plot that just gets sadder and sadder for the sake of being tragic. I Yeah, I know that's a thing with the near stairs. Like it's it has a heck of a lot new game pluses and endings and different playthroughs that you unlock after you beat the first game, and it's weird. Sounds like Bravely Default. I'll believe you. Not played Bravely Default yet, but sure, I can imagine. Okay, no, so where the fuck is the store disc? Where have I not gone to? What do you mean I don't have a map? Come on, game. Okay. And I don't believe there's anywhere in the mansion that I have not explored yet. There might be, but I really would prefer that to not be the case. Okay. Let's see. I guess I suppose I can go look at the blood trail and maybe we'll find something there. I don't know. The idea was interesting, but the process of going through multiple layers of New Game Plus was just so goddamn tedious and stupid. I couldn't go through it until the very end. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Okay. But is there something here? Is there an item? Bubbles occasionally rise to the murky surface of the water. No, there's nothing I can do here. Now it's just gonna have some enemies appear on me. Well, there we go. These are like the seamen people of the sea. They're weird looking. They move strangely, but they're honestly not that bad. And they did not have what I was looking for, so this is just unfortunate all around. Okay, I'm gonna go check the mansion one more time. Okay. I much prefer the style of Chrono Trigger, where you have multiple endings, all achievable on any given playthrough, but it's easier and optional to discover new endings within New Game Plus. Yeah, that definitely sounds a lot easier. But let's see. I wonder if Chrono Cross did that. I don't know. Like, I had the game and then I played it for a bit and I didn't really like it too much. Okay. Are they supposed to be kappas? I suppose. They don't look very turtle-like, but... oh, well, we've got some kappas in the chat right now. If that's what you're looking for, too. Okay. I would like to see someone just edit a bunch of those, like, Twitch kappas into those guys. And maybe that'll make them a bit more stand out. I mean, fair enough, they do have a weird, creepy face, but that's hardly enough to make them really, really scary, especially with those noises they make. Like, it just straight up sounds like that. I'm not trying to mimic them, it just straight like... If I can voice act a monster, then we have a problem here. Alright. They're the same color, basically, so it'd work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, can I get me a disc? Is there... What area of the mansion have I not explored yet? I really can't remember, like... It sounded like Grant Kirkhope when he voiced the monster in the monsters in Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't even know Grant Kirkhope was the one that voiced the monsters, but I definitely believe it. Sounds like something he would do. Okay. Let's see. There wasn't anything in here, was there? Oh, you know what? I think I remember what I'm supposed to do now. Do I have the, I keep pressing circle by accident. Do I have... No, I only got one of them. What? Where's the other dog? Hey! Okay, I think I know where the other dog is supposed to be. I thought I went there already. Did I not pick him up? Okay. Let's go back to that room that has like the spinny sound puzzle on it. I believe there's supposed to be a dog there, and I guess I just didn't pick him up the first. That's weird. I pressed X on everything. Okay, either he's on a different location or I legitimately failed to grab him. Or it, I guess. Alright. And he better be there. Otherwise I'm gonna be very upset. You know what, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't believe there's any enemies that we have to worry about right now, so... It's okay to just keep on running. We can heal later. Alright. So did I just completely miss a dog from here? I did. Wow. Okay.
Banish demons and
I thought I did a good job, but clearly not. Okay, at least now I know where we're supposed to go. Actually, I don't. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Where's the dogs? Does it tell me? Okay, that one. I know where it is now. I believe it'll actually be faster to go through here. Alright. Wait, is it? Did he drop an item? I just saw a shiny down there. Oh, he did. Wow. Okay. So we've got spooky game covered, but do you plan on watching any spooky movies this month? Not particularly. I know the new Halloween movie just came out, like the one featuring Michael Myers. But I don't like slasher films. If I have to be honest with you, they're not scary. They're just gory and disturbing and like they're just disgusting. Honestly, that's what I think of slasher movies. They're just it's just uncomfortable to watch. It's not actually, you see, the thrill of horror is you know the thrill of being like the anxiety of it and all of that, but just gore is not really that scary. It's just disturbing, and I know some people like it. Like, you know, some people just straight out enjoy looking at extreme violence in a fictional form. But not me. I mean, I can stomach it, that doesn't mean I like it, though. Okay. If I were to watch a horror movie, it'd probably be more something along the lines of The Ring or The Grudge. Or, you know, one of those movies that I think are probably, like, actually scary. And even then, I just think that, horror games do a better job at being scary than horror movies, because you know, being the one that's being chased around and horribly murdered by demons is scarier than seeing someone else getting horribly murdered by demons. Okay, closest I'll come to that is watching James Rolfe's annual monster movie reviews on YouTube. Fair enough. Okay, anyways, now we can have the two dogs in here. Also, by what it's looking, we're going to have another situation where we're just going to end the stream before actually managing to finish Sakuya story mode, and then we're just gonna have to finish it next week, and then start in the third character. It's weird pacing. I'm aware. Okay. There we got this, and we got the Big Dipper. There we go. Okay. like Dracula's daughter, which actually sounds kind of interesting. I feel like wouldn't I feel like Dracula's daughter would secretly be Buffy the Vampire Hunter or something like that, and it'd just be a weird plot twist. But I mean, it does sound interesting. We've got that Dracula's son, I think. It's Alucard. So what would Dracula's daughter be? Aluch? I mean, that's a name. That's the name of the main character of Knights of Azure 2. So, maybe. And I believe she's supposed to be either a vampire or some kind of demon person. So I believe maybe Dracula does have two children, Alucard and Aluch. I'm just gonna go with that. That's what I'm gonna believe. On to prove it otherwise, it sounds fun. Okay. Anyways, I definitely would have liked to play a bit more, a few more horror games this month, but I also didn't want to just drop Yakuza Kiwami 2 in favor of something else. You know, last year it worked out because we started October by finishing Xenosaga 1. So it was just in time for me to start something else and, you know, finish another spooky game on October. But this year, October started as I'm like dab smack in the middle of Yakuza Kiwami 2, so I couldn't just stop that. And then I also missed a bunch of streams in the previous month. So that's all of that. I think her name is actually Zaleska, maybe. Ah, okay. Well, sounds Romanian. I believe it. Okay. Did they actually say die? Oh. Okay, well, whatever. I'm only coming back there once I have my my level 6 unlocker thing. Until then, I'm just gonna keep going here. Okay, we can finally go to this area. I definitely at least want to get to one of the Sakuya exclusive areas before we finish tonight's stream. Let's see, but before that we should definitely save right here.
Banish demons and all you.
Okay. Perform the cleansing ritual. And there we go. Okay. Now let's go in and we can actually solve this puzzle this time. Where could the silkworm? The silkworm goes right there. Where could the crow go? The crow goes right there. Where could the old disc? The old disc goes right there. Whoa.
It opened. I wonder where this could lead to.
I don't know.
I really don't feel like there was a need to add this guy into the story of Sakuya, but sure. Here we go. Or I guess Sakuya, as Otsuki likes to call her. Okay. Riveting dialogue. Yep, it's top of the line stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get better than this. Freaking Danganronpa, Heavy Rain, that's just stupid stuff compared to the quality put into this game.
This is a dead end.
What's the matter? Are you scared?
Me scared? Ha! Never! Wait here. Hey! Come up here!
I'll go.
That's a good idea. Look! It's an escape route!
I never knew you, baby Onmyoji could be so annoying. Yeah, but he's definitely not the best kind of partner.
Guarding the rear would be too dangerous for you. I got it.
Sure thing, buddy. I believe you 100%. Anyways. I got the temple map, sure. And those hands are gonna try to reach out to me. Hey, get off. Okay. And but we have to be very careful in here because his hands trying to be grabby and we don't like that. But we also need to move along quickly so we can shut that guy the fuck up. Jesus Christ, that is such an annoying sound when I look back on it. Okay. Yeah, like that Gaki here. Okay, well that silkworm thing that was here before is not here anymore. Unless it is, I'm just not seeing it. I believe this is where we found Utsuki's ice dagger. So I believe we will also be able to find Sakuya's ice fan in here. So that'll something to look forward to, I suppose. Okay. It's the Shinto equivalent of the monks from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, that's a good comparison right there. Alright. The door is sealed in silk, preventing it from opening. Guess we're not going that way. Alright. Let's see. Okay, it's getting quieter. I guess we're further away from him. It's neat. Got the temple north. Yeah. Don't you have a dozen fire spells? We do! The game won't let me use it as a means of burning silk. Or the door in general, but we do in fact have like a dozen fire spells. Oh wait, we do get a Gokutsuona. Okay. Oh. I used her a couple times. Okay, Miyoshima's note number 1, servant boy writing on a leaf. I saw her, I saw it. I watched Lady Fujiwara eat her own little boy. Oh boy. Okay, that sounds lovely. Let's proceed before that starts getting on my ears like real bad. At least I can burn cobwebs in Skyrim. Skyrim. Is that like the Spyro mode for Skyrim? No. Skyrim. Though it'd be nice to burn wooden traps too. A fan of ice or fire property sounds both inconvenient when realistic and terrifying if it works how it does in the game. Yep. Okay. Anyway, let's see if we can find it first. Got some hens. Spider rim. Okay. Lady Fujiwara's diary, pretty sure we read that one too. There's nothing useful. Then what was the point of having an animation for that opening and everything? Okay, whatever. Anything else in here? Actually, did I come through here or did I come through that other door? I think there's an easy way to find out. I came through the other door because this leads into the outside where we can save, yes. And how many vessels do we have? 4. That's fine. Okay. Anyways, once we get the ice fan, that will officially be. We will officially have Yumi's fan from Senran Kagura. That's like the 3rd time I mentioned the Senran Kagura today. It's because the new Senran Kagura series just started, so I'm just like watching it and I'm like, hey, got Senran Kagura on demand. But anyways, then again, I usually mention Senran Kagura anyways. What the hell am I talking about? I go through here. No, we got a Saturn seal in there, so we can't. When were the planets discovered? That's a legitimate question because this is set in 1100s Japan. I never really thought about that. When did man realize that there are planets besides our own? Is that back in like the Greek era when they had the mentality that like we were the center of the universe? But turns out we didn't. But they still like look for the other stuff. Well, it's at least as old as Greek mythology. Yeah, I figured as much. Nice spiders. Okay, it's not really scary, but sure. Hey, come over here first. Okay. Or Roman, at least, since Roman gods are explicitly named after planets. Oh yeah, that's right. I've actually just recently downloaded Smite onto my PS4 because it is free, and yeah, I believe that the Roman gods in there are like Venus and Mercury and those guys. That's pretty cool. Gakis have taken over the manor, and now that Lord Fujiwara is dead, I must protect his wife and children. Some of the surviving servants claim to have been their lord, but I think their devotion to him caused them to hallucinate. This is pure carnage in one of the rooms of the main building. Lady Fujiwara yesterday at the manor. Since we think that the Gakis won't be able to enter the border separately, okay, whatever. Just people doing things. Okay, is my cross-platform? I would not think so. Especially since PS4, and you know how PlayStation feels about cross-platform. But I've been playing again lately. But if it is, sure, that'd be cool. I'm not sure if it is on Switch though. It might be, but I'm not entirely sure. Many days have passed since I vowed to avoid other humans. When I catch a glimpse of soft flesh, I am overwhelmed by the desire to eat it. I cannot control this hunger. My body is no longer my own. Alone in my room every day with no one to talk to but the cat, I'm so lonely. Sometimes I hear a song. When I hear it, my body aches, longing to chew flesh and drink blood. But I must never go near Miyashima or Ayako. A mother must never kill her own children, even though you did. Stroking the cat, I have a strange feeling. The cat is so soft. Human skin must be much softer, and the children's skin is surely even softer. I heard that song again and lost consciousness. When I awakened, I was in a wicker chest. The cat lay next to me dead. Strange enough, I'm no longer lonely. For some reason, I feel calm and content. There's something inside me. Yeah, you just ate a cat. Something is moving around. Whatever it is extremely annoying. I must be vigilant. Mayor Shimaru came to visit me. Ah, my sweet child. He was quite sweet. His flesh so very young and tender. He must have come because he was worried about his starving mother. Okay. Again, yeah, mom ate his child's creep. Here's the thing, it's so out there that it just fails to be, it fails to actually be scary, more just ridiculous. Like, cannibalism is such an extreme thing that you definitely have to write it properly in order for it to feel natural, like that it actually happened. And not just, hey, here's some cannibalism for you, hope you enjoy it. Okay. That'd be scary enough for Super Genius. I hate spiders as much as the next guy in real life, but I'm very surprised he quit playing Dark Souls 1 just because of his spider enemy. Wow, that's some serious arachnophobia right there. Okay.
Who are you? Why are you here?
What are you doing here, priest?
Me? Well, I'm comforting the sick. Look. These poor people have the disease. If they don't merge with other creatures, they will all die. Leave here at once, It's bad enough that I must share their fate.
Okay, well, in Sakuya story mode, he's just here. In Utsuki story mode, he actually dies, so you know. So it's safe to assume that Sakuya came here before Utsuki. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So I think, honestly, I'm not that scared of spiders. Like obviously a big ass, like a huge spider in my room, like I had the other day. And that definitely calls for my attention. I have to take care of that. But I wouldn't like freak out, start screaming because of a spider. Because I do understand that spiders take care of all of the what's the name? The smaller, more annoying insects in your house. They feed on all the smaller critters to them. And most spiders are not particularly interested in harming humans. But at the same time, they do create a lot of cobwebs, which can be a problem. And some are definitely poisonous. Actually, all spiders are poisonous, but not all of them are dangerously poisonous. So, you know, I think they're a lost cause, priest dude. They are ghosts, Galki, and mutant silkworms. Yeah, those guys are not. Jesus Christ, okay, fine. Pay attention to the ghosts first.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Alright. Anyways, yeah, but spiders, they're, I don't have arachnophobia, and I don't really have much of a reason to kill small spiders. Like, if I see a small spider going around, I'm like, fine, whatever. If it's a big spider, if it's like a medium-sized spider, okay. I like grab a container, put it in the container, and then like let it outside. Like just okay, you can stop, game. My God, that's so annoying. Anyone else? I hear someone else, but they're not coming. Okay. Anyways, zombie goats, leave this place. I never did that, They did find that one spider that was going mental on my microphone 2 weeks ago, by the way. Oh, wow. So it's still alive. And no, it's not necessarily in your vicinity, but it is alive. So I guess that's a thing. Okay. Alright, well, we're done here. We can finally the singing finally stopped with us. That's kind of cool. Speaking of spiders, perfect time to get a spider summon card, yep. Anyways, I mean, I suppose we don't have much of a choice here. Or I mean, we could just leave. There's not a whole lot of survivors left, and most of them are lost cause. I don't see what we need to bother here, but sure, whatever. Hey, this is where Utsuki finishes her story mode. I wonder if we'll be back here. Probably will. Alright. Let's see. What's coming? Who's coming? Can I get my freaking ice fan yet? Jeez. This is the feeding ground. You too were tricked by the twins. Lady Fujiwara will be here soon. She is no longer human. Go back if you value your life. Sure thing, whatever, okay. Hopes here appears to have been an astrologer. Okay. There it is. Speak to the devil and he shall appear. The sapphire fan is the god of North Winter or whatever. Boom. Now we have an icy fan. It makes ice particle effects happen. I mean, it still has a really awkward hitbox, but okay. Well, we can't go through there. Where else can we go though? You know, here. No, that's not the sort of place. There they are. I believe, yeah, that thing's gonna drop from the ceiling. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna dodge this one. I literally have no reason to come back to this particular spot, so I'm just... Oh wait, I do have the fucking... I'll take it a bit later.
Sakuya, I'm so glad to see you!
Oh, well, I'm sure he'll be dearly missed for his great contribution to the plot and our game progression and all that good stuff. What's his name again? Yeah, that guy, Baby on me, kid. We'll miss you. Dude. Hello? Okay, well here we are. Let's just keep doing this now. Yeah, we actually have a boss fight that is only for Sakuya. Because we did not fight when we came here with Utsuki. We just fainted. Not much happened. Well, anyways, I'm sorry. Did that abductor take up the kid to the stealth while running backwards without looking back? Yep. It is a strange creature indeed. I know we just got an ice fan, but I don't like using the fan with boss fights. This is just a bad idea. Okay, well, we're having issues here. Let me heal up first. And let me see if I got a better spell for this. Actually, yes I do. I got these hands. They're stronger. Okay. I'm digging the pots and pans in this music here. Yeah, they're very pot and very panny. Also, but I don't like how the centipede is the only part of that model that actually moves. It's like they couldn't even bother to model the rest of the enemy very much. It looks less creepy, more just lazily done. Okay. Let's see if we can escape this and heal for real quick. Even the projectiles have just really weird hitboxes. Okay. Okay. There's a bit of a problem here. Okay. I'm having a bit too much trouble healing here, so I'm just gonna use my thing here. Okay, apparently we can't hit her if she... Or we also cannot shoot through... Why is this bitch so hard to fight? Oh my god. There. Okay. Let's see. There. It's finally dead. Christ. We finished that eventually. Ah, damn. Okay. Give me my hero back. Okay. Okay, that's dumb how you take 2 hits from 1 attack. It makes sense since it looks like she's hit you more than once, but it's still... Yeah, it's Would Fujiwara's change have anything to do with the chest? I mean, with the chest. I mean, it's not like the centipede drop out from them anyways. Dokin's body lies... Oh yeah, that's his name. Dokin, or Dochin, or whatever. Barely recognizable. I mean... He looks the same. He's got some blood on him, that's it. Okay, there's something in the chest. We got Saturn and Dawkins' writings. I don't think there's any point in investigating the manor any further. Besides, I'm sick of this place. I heard that if you take the mountain path that goes through the west gate, you'll arrive at the temple. If I go there, I might be able to get some new information. The door that leads to the west gate locked by Seal Saturn. There must be some way with the Saturn seal that you just got. Okay, whatever. Anyways, well, that's Dokin over and done with. We won't have to deal with him anymore. I love how I'm talking about we no longer have to deal with Dokin. As if we did not just kill Lady Fujiwara. No, the real problem here was that little kid. Okay. Alas, poor Dokin, I knew him not. Yeah, but all we knew was his voice, and that's the one thing we wish to forget. Okay. Whatever. I'm done here. We literally got confirmation to leave. Will we leave? Nah. Okay. Can I not get grabbed by the grabby hands? Yeah, I couldn't. I did not get grabbed by the grabby hands. Okay. Also, I'm legitimately not sure if this game expects me to feel bad for what happened to Dokin. Yeah, this guy is still chanting. Remember, he will continue to chant until Utsuki comes here. And then he gets murdered. Till then, he's just gonna keep chanting. Okay. Let's see. Hello? There's a long tunnel. Okay, there, we're here. Let's go up the ladder. Now, I know there was a Seal of Saturn in the cave behind Lady Fujiwara. But, okay, I don't feel like dealing with you, Mr. Man. Alright. But, I think we'll be back there eventually. And I don't think it would have been a particularly useful item to find there anyways, even if assuming there even was something. I really don't feel like fighting these people. Like, if I can avoid them, which I can in fact, I'm just going to do that.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Okay. They only drop healing items and what's the name of them? And vessels for saving. I'm not in desperate need of either of those. If they drop ammunition, maybe, yeah, sure, I could probably use a couple more spell cards for the for some of the later bosses. But otherwise, now we're good. Okay. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Well, 39 minutes, but close enough. So... yeah, I'm afraid we're probably gonna have to end the stream a little bit before Sakuya story mode actually ends. But we'll definitely try to get as far as possible. Like almost at least as far as we got Utsuki on her story mode. Probably a little bit further ahead if I hadn't forgotten about that dog statue puzzle, but what can you do? It's because I feel like I figured this puzzle out already, which technically I did with Utsuki. Well, we have to figure it out again with Sakuya. Hi. We gotta wash something. Alright, you take care of that. I needed to wash clothes today, but someone was washing clothes and drying them all day long, so we couldn't do anything. Stupid, but I guess I can still use some of the clothes I have for work tomorrow. But tomorrow when I come back home, then I'll definitely have to wash. Or I could wake up really early to wash. That would be a thing I do as well, but I feel like doing that. I feel like just come back home, taking care of the laundry, and then we can have a fun time. Let's see. So yeah, here officially first area that Utsuki has never explored. That is gonna be fun, right? Thing, hopefully. Okay. The path south. Okay. I got a thing here. Some dust. Yep, some dust. Moss covered jizzles are lying in a row. Over here, got some vessels. Okay. Well, we did just save a little bit ago, but honestly, running around in this game is so obnoxious that I'll take a little bit of time saving. Okay. Anyways, here's everyone.
Sakuya!
It's good to see you. We're about ready to climb the mountain to visit the shrine.
Oh, this is my sister, Korea.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
No, not really. Hey, there's something you should know, Dorio.
I'm aware of the dangers that lie ahead of us. But it's the only path, isn't it?
The sacred ropes are tied at both sides of the gate, so we can't open it. It's been so long. We haven't seen the outside world. Except for this forsaken path, connecting the manor to the shrine.
Utsuki. Why don't we go to the shrine? Perhaps we'll find some answers there. Well, what do you think? Shall we go then?
What about your father?
Still, he said his investigation is still incomplete.
Very well. Let's go together.
I will lead the way. Take up the rear guard, behind the girls.
Okay, haven't seen the outside world. Did Utsuki say she and her sister came from the mountains to find her father here? Yeah. You're right. They have seen the outside world, they just forgot that they did, I suppose. Or maybe they're just specifically talking about the mountains from the path of the shrine to the temple. So, like, they haven't seen the outside world besides the mountain path. That's my best guess, because they do live up there. But like, that's hardly that's hardly much. Like, I feel they could just. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to explore. But anyways, maybe this is a bit of a less strict Luke von Fabre situation, where Luke was just never allowed to leave his room in Tales of the Abyss. Well, okay, he is allowed to leave his room. He's just not allowed to leave the Fabre manor. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Just keep going over here. Anything of interest? Where's this girl's? Anything of interest over there? Okay, you people can't just like disappear. It's not fair. Body wrapped in a blood-stained cloth lies here. Its skin is practically mummified. Speaking of, here's a monkey. It's monkey fight. Alright. Sure. Why not? Let's go over there. Elixir. There's them running around over there. Let's see. Got a traveler's map. Okay. So we've got a pad over here on the left. I guess we can check that out real quick. There's a guy on the way. Corpse lies here. Okay, we can. There is a very minor inconvenience on the path. We cannot proceed. It is impossible. You see, for the obstacle, it's too grand for our tiny legs to handle. Okay, our tiny legs that we use to step on demons and kill them constantly. Right. Let's see. I believe something awkward happens here. Okay, well now it's just Kuriha up there. Well, it might have been Utsuki, I don't know. Yeah, I know jumping is a thing that gets introduced way later in the game. Okay. Look, another save point. I don't really need that one, but sure. Okay. Okay, we could save here, but Jesus Christ, okay. So yeah, here's Kuriha. Being evil all of a sudden. I don't get it. Well, it might not be Kuriha, it might just be someone that looks like Kuriha. But it's still weird, and I don't like it. Okay, anyways, I bet I can just isolate these people. Okay. Yeah, it might not actually be Kuriha or Utsuki, it's just another woman in a red dress. Alright. Yeah, that might just be what's going on here. Okay. Well, I think that might be the first time in years I have to use a second blanket. Wow. Must be pretty cold over there if you're having that experience for the first time in such a long time. Oh dear, you're going to be fighting monkeys in the future. They're called Spike from the Apes Cave. Yes, we are in fact going to be encountering some monkeys in our path. I'm afraid you missed it, Aiken Labs, but we got a bit of a monkey spook not too long ago. But don't worry, there will be many more monkey spooks to come. Okay. And again, this is not Kuriha or Utsuki, it's just a woman in a red dress. That's all it is. And she doesn't even drop down correctly, she just kneels down. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So what else is here? Yeah, we've got an item here. It is more of these Seinin Sekas. We'll use those eventually. Anything else in here? They even a pet still? No. Okay, just turn back. We are unable to proceed further. Okay, now I'm gonna save. Because I believe now is when things are gonna get a little bit, Actually, I did just save not too long ago, didn't I? We got 2 vessels still, that's fine. We'll get like a bunch of vessels once we can enter the caves again. At least I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Is that a ghost, or is that just a waterfall being really extreme in that particular area? I suppose it's the latter. Alright. Yeah, 2 hours and 50 minutes, so I'm pretty sure we can finish what's coming up. And then leave it at that. Okay, here's a monkey. Alright. Just straight up, here is a simian. Stands in our path. We're able to hit him just before he hits us. Okay. He drops some dust.
Banish demons and all evil evil spirits.
Peter, yep. Yesterday in Yakuza Kiwami we were beating the shit out of tigers. Today we're beating the shit out of monkeys. Well, thank you for taking care of that mild obstacle that was in our path. Ow. Okay, you can stop now. Okay. I don't appreciate these monkeys. I really don't. Move around too much. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a lot of health though. Come on. Okay, well I had to use a dust to fight it. Now we can get a dust to recover. Is it using stock lion roar sound effects? That really sounds like it's using some kind of stock sound effect of some description. Might be lion sound effects, it might just be like the particular kind of monkey. I don't know. Entering the mountain hut now.
Sakuya! The sick people have blocked the path. This is the only way up, right?
What should we do?
Look, the stake is loose. If you walk south a bit, you'll find a hut. There should be a mallet there. Find it.
All right, I'll go there.
You may encounter a beast along the way. Be careful.
Okay. Otsuki, you realize you are sending me to my doom here, right? I was supposed to be good bots, good friends, helping each other out.
You should find the mallet in a hut, south of here.
I don't appreciate that anyways. Whatever. I have to take care of this, and this is probably like the worst area in the game. Of all the characters. I really don't like what we're about to deal with. But we have to deal with it. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, Jesus Christ. So they don't even know what happened there, but anyways. I'd love to help you, but you're all the way down there. Yep, okay. Anyways. I was wondering if I was just imagining that. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely looks like she's been stepping on a lot of corpses' crotches. Okay, so. Peer through a hole in the window. So here's a giant monkey. That one's particularly dangerous. So as you can see, there's some items down there. Okay. So now that he's over there, we can come here, pick up this mold, pick up these things, and then get some carriers and then leave. Okay, is he still there? He's no longer there. Yeah, we had to actually make sure that he was like outside the tent when we explored that area. Right, we did get something new. This thing, spell can carry you summoned in its rawest form, devour soul. So it's just this. It's the Hibari followed by the Kuon followed by the Karyu. It's an increasing power thing, you see. Okay. Anyways. I'm actually going to go ahead and put on some of those hands, because I think you can figure out that that monkey is not just going to leave us alone. So.
Banish
Okay.
demons and all evil spirits.
There we go. So yeah, we just straight up have to fight a giant monkey. Okay. Ow. Alright, how many elixirs do we have? A few. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can... No, instead of using that, I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna use my good old, thing. That jump scare was literally caused by nothing that time. Okay, there was a rock that fell behind us. That did a thing. But that was it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Kuon Kuon can at least help us distract the evil monster. Okay. See if we can heal a little bit here. Okay, Jesus. Fine. We'll heal. Okay, we'll heal again. Jeez. In fact, we'll heal some more just because I don't trust this game. Okay. Okay, the lady did come here. Okay. Let's see. Alright. I'm not sure how efficient a ghost lady is at fighting a giant monkey, but at least she can distract him. Okay, here's our last one. Okay, we are using like all of our healing items with this guy. Okay. It really doesn't help how awkward his hitboxes are. Okay. Try and heal up. Grab my my hands again. Okay. Still on fire. Okay. This is like the worst enemy in the game. Holy shit. How are we not hitting him? Okay. How is he dodging these? Okay, now hold on. That's not what I meant to use. There, finally. We beat the monkey. Jeez, that took... That is probably the worst section in the whole game. Because if we had actually failed that stealth section with the monkey in that, when he was in the hut, that would have been an instant kill. So, that didn't happen. Anyways, here, Otsuki, there's the freaking mallet that you need for some reason. Alright.
That should do it. Well, this time I'll be more careful.
We are now in Tori. Whatever that is. Okay, how many damn fireballs does it take to melt a Homo sapiens? All that trouble for a flimsy little mallet, yep. And also, keep in mind, half of the fireballs did not hit. Even though we were at point blank range. This game is stupid.
I believe Korea and the others have gone ahead. Let's go. We need to hurry.
Okay, and that was just to help you climb? Here I was thinking she was gonna use the mallet as a stake to kill something. Nope. Say you was too lazy to go look for another item, like a rock, to like put down the thing so the rope wouldn't go away. Nope. You have to find a mallet specifically, and you need to get it from that giant monkey over there, or else. Okay, let me put my heroes again. Okay. Oh, video games. Oh, Ubisoft.
The worms resting in the cocoon. What could they be thinking? I think I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming a long, long dream.
Dorio.
Oh, Sakuya. What took you so long?
The path was blocked by the hungry ones.
Ah, well at least you're okay. Look! One has followed you here! Damn those demons! Sakuya! I'm going to stay here. I'll leave everything to you.
Thanks, Doria, you're a real sweetheart. Why are you people making out with a silkworm in the middle of this situation where everyone is dying? Like, the characters, like I get it. There's this thing that like horror game designers do. That like disturbing characters with unusual behavior, you know, fit the theme of horror games. I get it. I get the logic behind it. But these guys just come off as colossal dicks that you want to see them die. So honestly, I'm just gonna go with that. Let's find a safe
Please,
point.
take me with you. Never mind. I'd just be in your way.
Honestly, Utsuki, I'd prefer you over anyone. You're the only one I mildly trust.
Please, be careful.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, at least you're okay. Everything. Wow, it's just... Again, like, it almost makes you want to see the horror happen to these people. Which is... I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Okay, let's see.
Look. Do you see the thread?
What fun!
You should not be having fun now! Oh my god! Okay, whatever. Again, we're supposed to be here rescuing whoever we can rescue. That's the mission of Sakuya here. I don't want to rescue any of you people. Okay, game, that's just intentionally teasing. The chance of having Utsuki come with you for teamwork. Yep, that is just... This game is mean. I don't like it when it does these things. Okay, anyways. Alright. Your mission is to rescue silkworm fetishists? Yes. I'm not even gonna try to go into detail. They're just... Yes. We have to rescue the people of this mansion who are silkworm fetishists from themselves. Okay. We can't go into Uranus, so we'll have to go to Saturn. Or something else. I don't know. Okay, they did not do that as me. It's my fault. It was all black. No. No, we need to do other things first. That's where that's where the ending area is, but I don't think we're able to really do much down there until we have like an item or something. Okay, so I guess we'll just go over here instead. Hopefully we'll find a safe point. Actually, I think pretty sure there's a safe point right at the other side of this door. We've been streaming for 3 hours, so it's also a nice, good, sweet place. In fact, it's the same exact spot where we finished Utsuki stream last time. But I guess we'll take care of that Gaki first. Before we proceed any further, because he just rudely came in here. Okay, can you not? Appreciate it if you wouldn't. Okay. There. He's actually bleeding, that's good.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Yeah, we're done here. Yay. Now we can save and end the stream. Good. So next time we'll take care of the the small village area. The one where we had to fight that guy shooting fireballs at us with Utsuki. And then we'll take care of the final area with Sakuya. And then we'll do the third character. And we definitely have to do all of that in the next stream. Thankfully, the third character's campaign is only like 2 hours or less. So as long as we finish Sakuya's campaign within an hour, which we should be able to do, we can finish the other character pretty quickly. So yay, how it all works out. I know you already have an ice fan, but from a distance it just looks like you're spraying aerosol everywhere. You know what, if you want to go with that, sure. That sounds more fun than what we're doing anyways. By all, this was a pretty fun stream to hang out in. Yeah, if you have the time, definitely keep joining us for those streams. We have fun in here. It's not too crowded, so you know, you're actually able to interact with me and not just have like memes flooding the chat like we do with like a lot of other streamers do. I mean, we still have memes happening in the chat every now and then, but it's not as bad as like a Vinny stream or something. But anyways, again, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Join us next week for some more Yakuza Kiwami 2 and the final stream of Kuon, where we'll also reveal what the next game is going to be, for which I need to figure out what the next game is going to be. And yeah, so, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye, Hollow Play 45.